Hey guys, Doug here with your week 5 My Stats Lab problem 10 example. A business student is searching for a used car to purchase. So she posts an ad to a website saying she wanted to buy a used car between $18,000 and $20,000. She learns that there are 150 cars matching that description within a 30-mile radius of her home. Assume that those are the people who will call her and that they are equally likely to call her. So let's see what the problem asks us. Part A asks us, what is the probability the first caller will own a car of make D? So let's look at our chart. Make D, we have 20 cars between 18,000 and 19,000 and 6 cars between 19,000 and 20,000. So the first question, what is the probability the first caller will own a car of make D? Well, if we look at the total here, there are 26 cars of make D out of a total of 150. So to find this probability, we're going to say, using Excel, equals, and the total of cars make D is 26, divided by our total of all cars, 150, and we'll hit enter, and there we have it. We have a 0.173, 17.3% chance that the probability the first caller will own a car of make D. So that's all of part A. Part B, what is the probability that the first caller will own a car of make D that costs between $18,000 and $18,999? Well, we know we have 20 cars here in that range between $18,000 and $18,999 for car D out of a total of 150. So to find the probability here, again, equals, and there are 20 cars there, divided by a total of 150, enter again, and now there is a 0.133 chance that the first caller will own a car of make D that falls within this price range. So moving on to part C. If the first call offers her a car of make D, what is the probability that its cost is less than $19,000? Okay, so we'll know the first caller is going to call, and then is it in this lower category? So we have a conditional probability of B given A. So the first part of that, the probability of A and B, we know that from part A we found the probability that the first caller will have a car of make D at 0.173, and then in part B we found that the probability that car will be less than 19,000, or that 18 to 899 range, was 0.133. So to find the probability here, we're just going to take, and again we'll say equals, in this case 0.133 divided by 0.173. Again, enter. And we find this probability to be 0.7687. Let's click on there. Let's format that cell to show us 3 decimal places as the other half, and we find that that probability is 0.769. Now we can move on to part D. Part D says, suppose she decides to ignore calls with cars that cost over 19,000. What is the probability that the first call she takes will offer to sell her a car of make D? Well, in part C, we use the probability that the first call has a car of make D and is less than that number, and that was 0.133. Found that up in part B. We also need to know the probability that the car costs less than 19,000, so we can go back to our chart And we know that the total cars that cost less than 19,000 is 92 out of a possible 150. So we'll find that probability here equals 92 divided by 150, and we get 0.613. Now we can finish up this problem by taking our 0.133 probability that it's a DN less than 19,000, and also the 0.613 that it is all cars are going to be under 19,000, and we'll say equals 0.133 divided by 0.613, and we get the answer there at 0.217. So there you have it, guys. There is your Week 5 My Stats Lab Problem 10 example. See you next time.